So, I was just sitting here drinking my coffee after a collective reading, and I was sitting here talking to God. It was just like, is there anything else that needs to get out? And he was like, yeah, actually, I do have something. And I was like, what is it? And he said that you can change your life at any moment. You can look at yourself and be like, you know what? I don't like this about myself. Or I want to be this way. I want to quit smoking, which I need to do. I don't like that I don't have any hobbies. I don't like that I'm bored. Or whatever the case may be. Acknowledge what you don't like about yourself, and then sit and talk to God or your angels or your ancestors and be like, I don't want to be like this anymore. And then imagine who you want to be. What does that person act like? How does that person talk? What does he or she do instead of this habit that I'm trying to break, that I don't like about myself? And then whatever that looks like, that person looks like, I want you to start acting like them right now. Right now. What you see, start acting like that. And then you will have a mental battle with yourself, because old habits die hard. And when you start being aware of that, excuse me, when you start becoming aware that your brain is trying to fight you and you're fighting it back, that is when you start to rewire your brain. I know when I'm trying to break bad habits, and I become so self-aware of myself throughout the day, and I try to catch myself before I do or say whatever I'm trying to break. If you're trying to be more active, when you hear that voice in your head that says, hey, maybe we should go for a walk. Hey, maybe we should go lift some weights. Hey, maybe we should go take the dog for a walk. Whatever that voice is, that is your higher self trying to say, hey, remember that thing you wanted to change? Well, I need you to get up and do that, because that is how it happens. People think that you just say it, you want it to change, and that's it. No, you have to be an active participant in your life. You are the main character of your life. If you don't like how something is going, you have all the power to change it. 100%. I know that I told myself over and over, I'm going to own a home. And that's that. I just bought my home a couple months ago. Literally by the grace of God. He put me here. And I see why he did a good job. He did a good job. I will say that. You know, and really, like, when you are working on yourself, I have to work on it with somebody. So I choose God. God is how I identify the energy, and by calling him God. Some people call it universe. I call it God. When you make active changes in your life, you will have people who tend to fall off. That's okay. For me, God tells me prior who's going to go, who's going to stay. He doesn't really tell me how it's going to happen, but he does prepare me for these things, so that when I am in the midst of an upgrade, ascension, whatever you want to call it. When those things happen, I understand that this is part of the plan. Does that stop my emotions? No, it does not. But when you're in the midst of those emotions and you can navigate them, that's huge. Listen, practice, not perfection. Okay. Progress, not perfection, is what my math teacher in middle school used to say. Miss Berry. I still think about that woman. She was a great teacher. Anyways, back to what we were saying. Just because we are getting upgrades or things are changing, we're still going to have those emotions. We're human beings. That's having faith doesn't mean that you're not going to go through these heavy emotions. No, we need those to learn. Those also protect us. For some of you, it looks like you guys are at crossroads. I see crossroads, and which is weird because it's not the first time that I've seen crossroads in the past week. I've seen quite a few of them. Coco, I swear, do they ever learn? Literally worse than a child. Yes, I'm talking about you. Mm-hmm. What? No, don't look at me that way. No. No. Stay down. He does not understand his side. I don't want high five right now. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Okay, come here. Let's say hi, Coco. Are we saying hi? Are we? I love him so much. Only when you're not driving me cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Yes. Okay, get down, Heffalump. Get down. Thank you. But I see people at crossroads. I don't want to play right now. I see people at crossroads, and what I keep hearing is choose healing. Choose it. Whatever that looks like. If you are working on boundaries, choose yourself. But all I just hear is choose healing. Choose healing. Healing is not easy. I will say it until I'm blue in the face. People think healing is just all love and light. No. It's the complete opposite. It's the complete opposite of all love and light. No, baby, it is dark and ugly, and get down. Stop. Get down. Don't. No. But anyways. I hope you guys have a good day. Choose healing. Choose yourself. Choose to smile. Choose to laugh. I promise it's worth it in the end. If you guys ever need help, and want to dive into your healing and don't know where to start, I don't mind helping you guys. Like, I really don't. But I can't help you if you don't say nothing. Closed mouths don't get fed. Stop. Okay, you guys have a good day.